Alright, so there were a few things that I really wish that season 2 could have done, but kept the momentum going as the Stone Canyon Rangers debut later on in mid-season 2 when there's more fight scenes that happen with the putties before the soccer moms in New Zealand got all wokey and stopped the violence and all of that. But the number one thing that I really wish that season 2 could have done is have the Rangers continue using their dinosaurs to face off Lord Zedd's new monsters. And we could have easily had him kept Rita's putties so they could be more 10 times stronger while in morph battles and unmorphed battles. And the dinosaurs were not really destroyed. They were just turned into Thunderzords when Lord Zedd sent them back into their hiding places when they were still frozen at the time. And I think what the Rangers could have done was unfrozen the Zords, took back their Zords, especially the T-Rex and the Dragonzord. So that way they could have continued on using the Dinozord, the Dino Megazord, to face off Prontus Head in monster form when he grows big. That right there is something they could have done in season 2 early on. As well as finding the rest of Zedd's monsters, Bloom of Doom, Robo Goat, while they clearly were using the Dino Megazord in Ju 2, which they could have left in early season 2. So by the time Tommy's Green Ranger powers were no more, they could have used the Dino Megazord and the Dragonzord one more time, and whether they're going to continue using the Ultrazord, that could have been done in early season 2. Lord Zedd would have easily destroyed the Rangers' dinosaurs. Having he grew big, showed up on Earth, he grew big and destroyed each of the Rangers' dinosaurs as they watched on from the command center, traumatized, distraught, especially Kimberly. And then, once he destroys the dinosaurs, they can no longer have access to them. He sent them back into their hiding places as he continues to crash out on them. So the Rangers and Zonon don't really have any options. And so that way he can set them on a quest to find access to the Thunderzords to gain the power of Thunder while using their power coins. So that way you can use an original Thunder Megazord fight against Prontus Head or whatever. So whatever monster Lord Zedd creates, an original monster that he creates that is exclusively for Power Rangers, have the Rangers use the Thunderzords for the first time and have them destroy an original creation for Lord Zedd. And then you use your Dire Ranger Thunder Megazords officially when Jason fought a monster from Dire Ranger from Dire Ranger's first or second episode, depending on how you see it. And I think that is one thing I wish Power Rangers would have done back in 94 when season 2 was rolling around filming and stuff. That would have been one of the best ways to end the Dino Megazord's legacy under Lord Zedd's destruction. The second thing I wish that Power Rangers would have done was, instead of having Tommy become the leader of the Power Rangers, now that he's the White Ranger, have Jason continue to be the Red Ranger as leader. So Tommy can stay as the Sixth Ranger as a triumphant moment after losing his battle as the Green Ranger thanks to Lord Zedd's crystals. So once Tommy comes back as the White Ranger, as the Sixth Ranger, Jason could have stayed as the Red Ranger, calling all of the shots, have some good focused episodes around Tommy, finding the three trios from Dire Ranger in battle while the Rangers fight the monsters. Just try to mix match some footage with original footage and Sentai footage if you know how to mix them well and right. While Tommy fights off one of the monsters from Dire Ranger in battle, which he never did. And so, after Tommy becomes the White Ranger, Jason would have had some good focus episodes about his family, his dad being sick, what was going on with his health, and that pretty much would have motivated him to be a better leader, to be there for his friends, and continue to be the big brother of Tommy. You know what I'm saying? That right there is something I wish they could have done, to have Jason stayed until the Stone Canyon Trio show up and continue to have focus episodes on Stone Canyon Rangers, and have Jason continuing to lead the team while Tommy continues to be the Sixth Ranger, coming up with some good plans while also being the third in command. You know what I'm saying? And then you can do the power transfer. So if there's like this little peace conference that the Rangers have to go to, but not really thanks to the Boom Studio Comics. So what they can do is have the Rangers go on their final mission, the original 6 final mission, to retrieve the sort of transfer, whatever you call that thing, from season 2. And you could transfer the powers to Rocky and Naisha because they earned their rights. I think you can end it off just like that. And then you can go on to develop the Stone Canyon Rangers, giving them focus episodes, good focus episodes about the backgrounds of where they came from, and add some little bit drama to it, while continuing to have some unmorphed fight scenes in season 2. And then you'll end season 2 off with a movie when we can see the putties, the Rangers using their Thunder Megazord still, and create a different universe setting up season 3. So that is the second thing I wish they could have done in season 2. Those are the 2 things that I wish season 2 could have done in Power Rangers, based on my memories of the things I dislike and like about season 2. But I want to know, what are your ideas of what you think could have done in season 2 of MEPR? So what are your thoughts on this, man? Let me know in the comments down below.